Well, I guess the next day turned into about 4 or 5 days later, but we're back at the shop. We've got to back the trailer in here and get to it. But yeah, wasn't the next morning. So y'all hang out, comment, like, subscribe, Locust Farm Fab Shop. Day 2 of the trailer ramp build. We're gonna go from there. By the way, we're having a little lunch. If you haven't tried the burritos from the new store in Hickory Flat, try them out. They're really good. They're called something, but they're burritos. Not the Taco Boy or not the Mexican restaurant, but they work great. All right, now that lunch is over, had a nice little burrito. It was great. Very yummy. The more I think about that, I should probably never say yummy again. We're gonna back the trailer in. First things first, we gotta get the keys. Y'all let me know when I'm getting close. Yeah, I know I can't back up. This is ridiculous. Oh, wow. All right, we're back. We had to do some modifications. Hey, you need power. And that's 2. So now we got to go over here and mark center, and we'll go drill a hole. We'll be right back. Okay, now that we have center marked, we're gonna these work good, but we're gonna have to get something else. I need a point. So now we have a true point that we can put in here and do that and get us a true mark
because that helps us drill better. So I'm gonna go drill these. We'll be back and we're gonna weld them on.
A few minutes later.
All right, holes are punched. We got them ground down, got it cleaned up. They all should match up. They do to a certain extent. Eagle eye's a little off today, but yep, we're fixing to put them onto the trailer, tack them up, and make sure everything works right. And then we get set up over there. These things are heavy, heavy, heavy. So, like as we did over there, right there. I do want to measure something real quick. We're going to make sure we get them right on the same thing. So from the corner, of this, we need to come over 3/4 of an inch so we can mark it. And that's going to be where we line that up. So now we know where this is actually going to go. Bada bing. And we can tacky. So let's get the welder all ready to go. Yeah. All we got to do is drag it over here and get it going. So I'm going to get that. All right, so we're fixing to get ready to weld. But I have a question that I would love y'all to answer down in the comments. I know the air compressor is running in the background. I hope it's not messing up the audio. But here we go. So, welding helmet or welding hood? I was told I was a DIYer, which I am. I'm not a professional, although I did take welding classes. And I have always figured this is a welding helmet. And lovely, a train comes by. It's either birds, goats, or trains. I don't know which one it is. Anyway, so I had a guy reach out. I'm not sure, I don't remember his name because it was been a couple weeks ago. Welding helmet or welding hood? The box says welding helmet. It didn't say welding hood. So please, down in the comments, let me know what you call. If you weld, what do you call it? If it's a welding helmet, great. If it's a welding hood, great. It's just so I can see while I'm welding. We'll go from there. Appreciate y'all. Now we're gonna get back to the welding. Let me get y'all situated here. So, gloves, everything's on. Okay. Well, that's weird. It was just on. What do we got going on here? Note to self. You can't weld with this machine and the air compressor running it through the breaker. Here we go. Okay, all we're doing is tacky. All right, so these have boogers on the end of them, but we'll address that here in a minute. There we go. That's it. That is how it's going to be. And then, see how this is right here. If we need to, we can slide these to narrow it up or whatever. I like that. So now that we know that's going to work, pull it all back apart, and we're going to weld it. We'll edit this out. All right, so I got the tabs welded on the back. Got them painted. Got second side done on the new tail lights. Got them welded on. This one's already welded and painted. And looks pretty good. So what we're doing now, I'm gonna go ahead, I've got to clean up the rods and I've got to drill some holes for the keepers to go in the rods, but we're going to get them mounted on, and yeah, we should be done for the day. Anyway, all right, let me get this set up and I'll be right back. All right, well, we got these drilled, we got them attached. Right now I'm just basically going to use some ratchet straps to hold these down. We got a little bit more work to do, but for now, I think we're good. Cool thing is they slide. Just stand them up and slide them over. I've actually never had I've actually never had a trailer with fold-up ramps. So this will be a new one for me. It's got the little bars that go on. I guess they don't go on over that. And do that, but as you can tell, those are a little bit longer. Bring y'all over here and show you. That's what we're looking like right now. Now again, we might do that, or I might shorten them up. I don't know yet. I haven't gotten that far into it, but for now, we're gonna ratchet strap them. New tongue can't talk. Ratchet strap them, and we're gonna pull this out because the day is over. Doesn't seem like it. Doesn't seem like there was a lot done, but hey, it's pretty good. I still got a lot more to do. We've got to mount the winch. We've got to mount the battery box and all the switches and all that kind of good stuff. But I need to get some more heavy gauge wire for that because the wire I've got it's not big enough. And we need some, like, I don't know if it's 8 gauge or 10 gauge, but we're gonna see what we need and go from there. But right now I'm just gonna clean up my mess and go in and eat dinner. Spend some time with a lovely wife. So appreciate y'all watching. Again, comment, like, subscribe. Locust Farm Fab Shop. Remember, if I weld it or I fixed it, it's probably gonna break. I don't know, I'm getting pretty good at it. Anyway, guys, I thank you again. We'll catch you next week. We'll have more work going on. See you then.